for greedy reasons, for money reasons, interest. Saddam Hussein in Iraq, he was announcing that he is working with euro, his oil, to sell it and to make it with euros and finish not with the dollar. Next day America was inside Iraq. Yes, like this. This is an example. This example for unjust war. Or Gaddafi in Libya, he was planning to make the gold dinar for whole Africa to make independence. Next day, finish Libya. No Libya. Like this the wars now at the moment. Then religious wars was also many unjust wars. But in the history, in even Moses' time, there was wars. In Moses' time. But that was for the believers, it was necessary to fight for believers. The origin of Islamic battles was when the Prophet was in Mecca and he preaching La ilaha illallah, bringing the message, the beautiful message of Islam, of Allah Almighty. There were some people, they didn't believe. Kafirun, they didn't believe it. They didn't want to be Muslim. They didn't want to make this beautiful way to put the good character in their life. They stayed egoists. Because they had their tribe, they had their business, they had their statues to worship, they had the feast coming to the statues, so that money was, business was running that time. And they were big, very proud ones. So they didn't believe, they didn't want to make Islam, they didn't want to hingeben, surrender. They didn't want to surrender themselves. Islam means surrender, to surrender. Okay, they can say, Prophet didn't say anything. He can, okay, you do what you want. But they didn't allow the Prophet to continue with his message. They begin the war, they want to kill him. They want to kill him personally. Then Jibril, by the miracle, he put him out to Medina, another town. There was 350 Muslims about. Then from Mecca, the Kafirun, the unbelievers, they said, we have to finish that. We have to finish all of them. We are the 1,000 warriors, 1,000. They came to Medina to finish these 350 Muslims. They said it's easy. We have to do it now, before it's getting big. We have to do it now. Definitely now we go there, we finish them, and the problem is finished. Then the Prophet was preparing with his companions. They said, Allah is with us. And they met in Badr, and they fight, and 350 people finishing 1,000. They fled, escaped. Many killed, and they fled. Allah was with them. Allah helped these 350 people. He sent angels. There were people, they reported, the companions reported that they saw people on horses with turbans, and they didn't know them. They were angels coming down, helping them. Then this was the reason that the Prophet was fighting, was a defense, protection. And before, and he did it only because the order of Allah came. Before 10 years, always was also trouble. He didn't have permission to fight. But after 10 years, coming order from Jibreel alayhi salam, from Allah Almighty, saying, you may fight now, you must fight, you have to fight. And then coming one fight to the others, you know, they come again with 10,000 and this and this, and it's coming like this. That is a just war, because I will tell you, Ivan, how it is. You as a believer, you are okay. An unbeliever, he will never leave you, because an unbeliever, he has unreflected bad characteristics, like pride, and like greed. He likes to have everything, like the greed for power, and envy. Envy is the worst. Because the materialist, the kafir, is a materialist. He doesn't believe in spirituality. He will never be happy. Even he has milliards. Do you think these millionaires and milliardaires, they are happy? They are not happy. They are never happy. They are not happy. They have luxury, but they're not happy. But they see you, and you have nothing, or almost nothing, you are poor, but they see that you are happy. So they envy you. They don't leave you. They don't leave you. They don't rest until you die. That is the situation of the kafir, of the unbeliever. He cannot carry you as a believer. If he sees the happiness of a believer, who has this happiness from Allah, and he cannot understand this, and cannot understand that this man is happy and he has nothing, I have milliards and I am not happy, he will not leave him. He must kill him. An unbeliever will kill you. He will not rest until he kills you. It is a law. It is like this. Cain, he killed Abel. What's his name? Habil? What's his name?
Habil und Nabil.
Huh?
Habil und Nabil, oder?
Habil, he killed? No, he was killed by Nabil? Huh?
Cain killed Abel.
What?
Cain killed
No, an Arab.
Who?
Cain killed Abel.
Yeah, Cain, I know. No, I know the Arabic names. Cain killed Abel. Yes? For what? Because he wants his wife. He wants something. He is greedy. He wants something, yes, what he has. And he was a believer, and he was a happy one, and he didn't fight back. That time he didn't fight back. He said, kill me. I'm not touching you. You are my brother. That is a believer. But the unbeliever, killing. You see? All the other wars, they are not okay. Christians, they killed 3 million Indians in America, red Indians, 3 million, they killed them for greed, because they want the silver, the gold from that country, they want the country itself, everything they want, so they cheat these red Indians, they cheat them completely and kill them also. 3 million in the name of God. Such a thing you cannot find in Islam. Such a thing you cannot find. No, that you don't find. There's more wars, Ottoman Empire and this and that and that, but this is wars. But such a thing, what the Christians they did, Muslims they didn't do this. I'm sorry. Such a thing they didn't do. Because it's against their religion. Religion is saying what the Muslim can do when he has a battle or a war. There's rules. You are never to touch a lady, never to touch a child, never to touch grandparents, old people, sick people. You are not to touch them. You are not to touch houses, not to burn houses, you are not to touch a tree. All these things, what they do now, is forbidden in Islam. If there is war, it's forbidden. You cannot do. You can fight against a fighter, warrior, but never anyone else who is not involved in this. And if the person says Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah, you cannot kill him. There is high education, war education, high education in war. Sayyidina Ali, he was fighting. Sayyidina Ali, you know? Sayyidina Ali, he was fighting in one of the wars and on one of the battles, and that he was already he was just to kill him, he was just going to kill him, that enemy, that kafir, he was spitting, he was lying down on the floor, but spitting to the face of Sayyidina Ali. And when he got this spitting in his face, he was, normally I would say 2 times or 10 times I would say. That is me, egoist. Sayyidina Ali, he dropped the sword, he dropped his sword, didn't do anything. And this man, he was saying, "Oh Ali, why you are not killing me? I just spit in your face. You were just about to kill me, and now you drop your sword. What's the matter?" And then Sayyidina Ali said, "Yes, because I was okay until you spit into my face. When you spit into my face, in that moment, I was a little bit angry. There was something from anger. I was not sure. A little bit anger, and I'm not sure. If I am a little bit angry, I cannot fight. I'm never fighting for my anger. I fight for Allah. Not for my anger, not because I'm angry. I'm not angry again. No. I fight for Allah Almighty. And there are secrets in it also. There are secrets. Everyone I'm killing, he didn't say that, but I'm saying this. The Muslims, they killed, the believers killed the unbelievers. This unbeliever, he is cleansed by this death. His blood is coming out, and he will be clean, and he comes also to paradise. This is one of the secrets. You see, there are so many things. Yes, there are so many things. What is this? Qabil wa Habil. Qabil killing Habil. Right? Yes, Qabil Habil. You see, that you must think about it, Now these wars, this is all unjust. There's only oppression and unjust now in the world. Nothing. There's also no war for Islam now. Any Muslim claiming we make jihad or something like this is wrong. It's wrong. Some exceptions, there were some exceptions. When they directly go against the Muslims, there's exception. But when they go, how you say, there is
self-defense.
What?
Self-defense.
Yeah.
Self-defense.
Self-defense. Self-defense is okay, but not. Otherwise, you cannot claim jihad now because you don't have. There's no flag of the Prophet. Flag is in the museum in Istanbul, not outside. Must be outside. Before that, there's no jihad in this way. No. Yeah. ومن الله توفيق بحرمة الفاتحة.